Hi, I just wanted to share a video about my biggest regret in my life. In high school and middle school, I was a very influential kid, and that led to me absorbing everybody's energies around me. And I feel like my generation was very lazy. They would complain a lot about, oh, like I don't I'm really bad at math, or like, oh, I'm lazy, or I don't know what. And I'm like, I get that. Like, there's no problem with that. But I used to be like really good at math, but hearing everybody say that they're bad at math, I absorbed it, and in turn I became bad at math. But at the same time, I had made a new friend in middle school, and it was the first friend I actually truly made. And knowing her made me want to be more social. So I just went off talking to everyone, and I ended up putting my studies aside and putting more into social connections. And moving into high school, I was doing like average, like I was okay, I was well. But it came time to take the test to see scores to see if we're going to college or not. And I ended up having this fear of failing at math. So for no reason, and also there was a paywall. So for no reason, I decided to take it. Tell me to take it, to not take it. And I ended up not going to college right after the pandemic. And like the pandemic happened, I took a break 2 years. And then afterwards, I just ended up going to Austin. There, I picked up a job, moved to a better job, had a job opportunity, but I didn't take it because I let it sit. So I missed out on it. Basically, I had the chance to work at real estate, but I lost a little information card, so I didn't get into it. I Instead of learning how to cook, I held off to not eat so I could lose weight. My body was trying to tell me to eat. Like my heart felt like a little bit hurt or sad. I didn't really listen to it. Eventually, I felt like the universe decided to kick me out for not learning how to cook, and I missed out on some very great things in my life by not being in Austin. I tried I tried my luck in the gaming world, but I never took any chances on like on making videos. I chose not to learn how to edit. I missed the opportunity to get a good camera and a good some good equipment because I wrote down a piece of paper and I lost the paper. I became really lazy, and my insecurities with my laziness kept me down and held me down and prevented me from becoming a better person and using my voice at all. Uh, I'll mention this. In 2023, my brother gave me an opportunity of a lifetime. It was very last minute. I took it and it went well. The second time I performed for something, I did great. And unfortunately, I made a poor choice again in my life. I didn't have the responsibility to take care of something, and my pretty much my love just just went, just left, just, and losing that changed my whole life, and I ended up in a worse place than I was before. And now I'm in a state of recovery. I lost a lot of my friends, my followers, through different reasons. Like my K-pop friends, I after high school I decided to give them space so they could have space to study, which was a big mistake because that made us drift apart. And losing my social media to a person that was harassing me and uh, just was terrible because I lost all the connections I had there and all the social work that I did just down the drain. Um, so I made a new account on Instagram, and then I lost that one because of something that happened that was scary. Then the third one, I ended up just making a new account because the algorithm was trash. So now I'm on my fourth account, and it's difficult because sometimes I feel like I have like no deep connections, and I feel like I'm missing in the world. I feel like I have no friends at times, and my voice in my head, like my insecurity is like, oh, like nobody actually likes you. You're not good enough. You're not pretty enough. No one like truly cares. You don't deserve anything. You are lost. You um, all the people you were meant to be with in college are gone because you chose not to go. Your FOMO got the best of you. The fear of you losing your soulmates ended up makes the fear of losing your soulmates. It's best for you not to go to college so you won't know that losing feeling. That just made it worse for me. So now I'm at this point where it's like I'm going to go to college now, but with a whole set of different people. I didn't even grow up with my generation. I don't know. I feel like I might not be my authentic self because the generation I was supposed to grow up with is just not there with me to grow up with. So I feel like I'm gonna have a hard time fitting in, and since everybody's gonna be super young, I feel like I'm just gonna be out of place. So yeah, that's where I'm at in life right now. Recovery. So definitely go to college after high school. Don't be afraid. My mind was stuck on putting focus on my fears, and in turn my fears ended up coming through. I didn't mean to, it just happened. So definitely your avoid your fears, conquer your fears, reach out for help. Definitely. I have several friends that like lent their hands, and I just never reached out because I felt like I'd be too much of a bother. I don't know if I'm a person that believes in emotional trauma dump, but I want to believe that people need to trauma dump, even if you're a person that's not willing to take it. You could just ignore the person afterwards, or just like, like sometimes you need someone that just, you know, you're not meant to make that connection sometimes, but it's nice to be able to let it out. I feel that if you're an open person to listen, that's great. I feel everyone deserves to be listened to. And that's so far my story.